guys, and welcome to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is Ella, and today we're going to be doing your April 2019 monthly prediction. So before we get started, a few announcements. If you have Instagram, follow me there. It's Astro in Wonderland. I post a little bit of a different content, more astrology related on that platform. Also, make sure to check out my Etsy shop, link is below. All the information about readings that are currently offered is there. And also, if you'd like to book a class, I currently offer tarot classes and also astrology classes. All the information is in the description box as well. Also, guys, if you like our channel and like to donate for our readings that we do here, please check out our GoFundMe campaign. We're currently creating our own tarot and oracle cards, so if you'd like to donate, this is the project you need to support. So anyway, Scorpios, so let's get started. Let's see what the months of April holds for you. Let's get started. All my Scorpios, hope you guys had amazing months of March. Something amazing happens in your life. Hope you're starting feeling like spring finally. I feel like there's a lot of healing energy for all the Scorpios currently available. So Two of Cups and Ace of Swords. Let's see. Seven of Cups as well. Soulmate connection where somebody feels trapped. But let's see what's gonna come out. Anyway, Scorpios, let's get started. Let's see what this month holds for you. Our first card is Knight of Wands. So somebody here made a stop, doesn't want to move forward before they fully understand what is it, what I'm hearing, what is it they're signing up for. I'm feeling like for some of you, it's a past connection that's coming back. Again, it's not going to resonate with everyone because this is a general reading. But I feel like for some of you, there's a past connection that seems to be coming back now. And again, for those of you who clearly, separated and connection was bad, this is probably not for you. But there are some people here that I'm seeing where there is a sense of somebody coming back, feelings coming back, connection coming back, person coming back. But it's like you're on the fence. I feel like this is you, Scorpio. You're like, should I even do this again? Like, it took me so long to recover from whatever this thing was. I'm not sure if it's wise to come back to this. Like, you're being on the fence here, whether you should take this person back. For those of you who, it's not a new person, not an old person, if it's a new person, it's possible that because also you've been hurt before in a relationship, you're very cautious right now. You don't want to jump into anything too quickly. You're like, I don't know if I can do this. I gotta protect myself, Let's see what else for my Scorpios in the month of April. I have here a Knight of Swords. I think there will be a communication, a message coming your way, which will clear up some previous confusion. So it could be also you will communicate with somebody and express yourself in some way. It could also be a person you're connecting with, but I feel like there will be communication that will come towards you, and this communication is going to create a change, whether it's going to be a change like you will want to move on from something, or you will want to give somebody another chance. This will depend, but let's see a little bit more. But somebody is coming here with a message. Five of Cups. It's a person who's been heartbroken before. It's a person who felt a lot of gain, a lot of guilt, and a lot of shame over how the connection has ended. It's possible, again, for a lot of you, this is a person from the past. A person from the past who didn't know that losing you was gonna be so painful. I'm hearing, like, they thought that, things end. Like, it was, I think for some of you, it's a person who you were dealing with was very jaded. Like, they think it's masculine to just kind of like talk about all this dark stuff, deaths and wars and I don't know, like stuff like that. But it's life, love is not pretty, life is not pretty. This person thinks that there's so much darkness in this world, very much, thinks about the end of the world often. I mean, I'm tapping in maybe into a specific person. If this message doesn't resonate, it's not for you, but I feel like this person is very much like the world is gonna end anyway. This is apocalypse generation, whatever. And like they are fine usually with endings in their life, but with you, Scorpio, for whatever reason, when this ending actually did take place, this person just was devastated, and I think they didn't expect this of themselves. Let's see what else. Page of Wands again. There's a communication. There is like a feeling that I need to tell you something. I need to get this off my chest. I feel like this person cannot move on until they tell you something. It's almost like there was a communication between the two of you, and there was an opportunity for both of you to express something, to say something. I feel like one person, possibly you, Scorpio, took this opportunity and expressed their truth, expressed something that was important to you, even though it was scary, even though it was outside your comfort zone. But this person did not. In fact, I feel like this person could have lied to you. They could have told you, I don't know, for each person it's going to be different here. They could have told you, oh, I don't love you, or I have to do this, I'm not looking for a relationship. I like some kind of lie they told you. Whatever they told you was not true. And I think that this has haunted them. This has made them have the sleepless nights. This has made them be very, very sad and depressed. In fact, I think this person, like, if I'm hearing for some of you, your mutual friends were saying, oh my god, he or she looks like that, I don't recognize her, is she okay, or is he okay? So, but I feel like they kind of picked themselves up a little bit, and now some of them want to really express some kind of truth to you. Okay, let's see what else. How are they gonna do it? Are they gonna actually do it this time? Oh my god, look at this. So Pentacles. You see what happened just now? Pentacles. What this shows to me is that they made a decision. They're like, I'm gonna tell her or him, I'm gonna send that message. But then this energy comes in, Two of Pentacles. Oh, should I do it today or tomorrow? Or maybe I do it after this happens, or maybe I do it after this happens, so I don't know if should I do it. Like all this wibbly wobbly, how you say it, energy again comes in. That's not good. And we have here the moon, because really they are kind of like delaying, I think, the inevitable. Like they're afraid to face themselves. With the moon energy, also pay attention to what happens around the full moon. Whenever you watch it, like I'm gonna upload it, there's gonna be a full moon tonight, actually, full moon in the sign of Virgo. So, no, not Virgo, full moon. I'm forgetting my full moons. But anyway, sorry guys, I was traveling for like 26 hours. I'm like, you know, if I'm saying some kind of little errors, check me on that right now. But anyway, check what's happening around the full moon. The full moon is tonight, and probably if you watch it later, what's going to be happening around the full moon that time. But I think this full moon is gonna be significant here. It's some kind of light is gonna shed. For some of you, I feel like some of your friends could interfere and tell you something. Look at this, the Tower, full moon and the Tower. Because what I'm hearing is like things cannot stay the same. Like this person borrowed a lot. I'm hearing they borrowed debt, and I think it's a karmic kind of debt, meaning like one time they were like, oh, let me postpone this connection, oh, let me push away this person. And as much as they could do, they had all these chances to push away, postpone, and do all of that. And honestly, guys, I've been lately myself super jaded, so I'm saying these things not because like I'm a believer in, you know, magical unicorns, but I'm really just seeing this energy. I'm hearing, like, this is what I'm hearing. So one of my guys are telling me that like they postponed it. You know how taxes, for example, you can postpone so many times, or jury duty in America, you can postpone so many times, but there comes a time like you cannot postpone it anymore. And I think that's what happened with this person, with your connection, with whatever you guys had to figure out here. So the Tower moment is coming. Good news. Always exciting, right? You see Tower moment in your spread. The Tower. Tower and Lovers. Wow. I feel like, okay, I'm hearing that this love you have with this person, for a lot of you, again, this is a past connection. Maybe for some of you the situation could play out the way you meet somebody new and you just don't want to open your heart, but then somehow like all of this also energy like really intense starts happening. But I'm seeing for a lot of you this is about an ex, a person from the past, majority, 80%, let's say. And with the Tower and the Lovers, this is about understanding that yes, there is a connection, yes, there is love. Yes, there is love like nothing else. Like this connection is like nothing else, and it's not logical. It's not something you can put into words. It's not something like you can apply a certain type of action that maybe always works for you. It's a connection beyond understanding for many people here. Let's see what else. Okay, these two cards want to come out. We also have here Death and Empress, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Watch my video, Uranus in the sign of Taurus. It's a prediction for both Scorpio and Taurus, because as much as Uranus is in Taurus, this is 7th house from Scorpio, so it's going to be making opposition to Scorpio. I feel like there is an ending of one phase here and the beginning of new. It's almost like winter is over, because Death is this very dark card right here, and Empress is the spring, the blooming, the blossoming of something new. Somebody here is also near waterfalls. It's very interesting. I resonate. I'm near waterfalls or just near nature. There's a lot of like greens, beautiful nature scenery, lilies, maybe even nature basically. And it's almost like some people also even awakening to an idea that this is a person that they would like to have family with, have children with. It's like there is this connection, which is not just romantic, but it's everything. It's physical and it's spiritual, and it's a person, even for people who, let's say, never wanted to have kids, they look at this person and they're like, well, with this person I would want to have a family, grow old together, do everything together. Oh my god, this is really sensitive. It's like, do everything in the world with this person. Doesn't matter go where, doesn't matter experience what. I just want to do everything on earth with this person. One person could have major Scorpio, could have Taurus in their chart. Let's see a little bit more. How this person feels towards you now. The Hanged Man, they feel like they cannot do much. But also I feel like the Hanged Man here is specifically about also surrendering and letting go. Whatever the person couldn't surrender and let go of before. The Sun and Nine of Pentacles could be dealing with the Leo, Virgo, Casper. Person who could have Leo and Virgo in their chart. Maybe with the Sun card here, it's also like they're progressed. Either Ascendant or Sun could be in the sign of Virgo, and they could be Leo. They could have Virgo and Leo in their chart. And also I took a card for you. What is the advice this month for Scorpios? So 6 of Pentacles came out, so this tells me that basically do not give more than what you receive. Pay attention to circuitry. It has to be an equal give and take. I mean, it's very rare that, Scorpio receives more than it gives, because Scorpio is one of the most given signs. But pay attention to what happens, because I feel like the scale of justice is turning to your side. So if there was something owed to you, if there was something you felt like universe didn't give you, there's a big opportunity that this month, especially I feel like when Sun is going to be shifting more towards Taurus in Western astrology, something will be returned to you. And bottom of the deck is Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords underneath. I think for a lot of you this is also a process of detaching a little bit from your emotions, becoming more stable, but at the same time I feel like feelings are still there, emotions are still there for a lot of you. I will take one Angel Answers card and one Oracle Wisdom card for any kind of other advice, healing messages for you. Let's start with Oracle cards. We have here heart healing. Look how beautiful it is. So for a lot of you this is going to be a month of healing your heart. Again, waterfalls, cherry blossoms, spring season, healing your heart, receiving, giving. Really the word that I'm hearing is surrender. I feel for a lot of you Scorpios it's kind of tough to surrender right now, because it's like I'm seeing a lot of like a group of Scorpios, at least that are my Scorpios I guess, being pulled into different directions. It's like in one direction you just want to analyze and be logical and be very concrete about something. The other part of you is again experiencing very turbulent emotions. A lot of feelings come up, maybe from childhood even. A lot of wounds come up, maybe past obsessive behaviors come up. I know it's true for me because a lot of my anxiety recently, resurfaced, and I'm dealing and processing with what, looks like wasn't processed and dealt with properly before. So it's okay, just surrender to the experience. Do not always assume the worst. Do not, whatever happens, even if it's not this love connection related, even if it's from, other things in your life. Let's say you get sick a little bit, God forbid, or anything, something goes not the way you planned. Do not jump to the worst conclusion right away. Just have faith in yourself and trust that things will work out. It's not, even if something happens and maybe, yes, it's not ideal or anything, don't think that it's gonna, don't assume the worst. Trust that even if something happens that goes not in accordance with your plans, that is annoying or whatever, still have faith that your body, your soul, your mind, and your angels, everything, the universe around you will be able to walk you through that, and it somehow will even bring you to a more positive outcome. let's look, basically don't be negative, don't assume the worst, because I feel like for whatever reason Scorpio is feeling a lot of this energy shifts and it's intense. Let's take you an angel answer. We have here meditation brings answer. So if you find yourself in familiar patterns of anxiety and fears, maybe it's time again to meditate, time to surrender, time to let go, to just center and ground yourself in the moment, because this is where the answer is going to come. I feel like your angels are with you at the moment, they're trying to communicate with you, but I feel like for a lot of you, because maybe information could be even overwhelming and it could be too much, a lot of you kind of unconsciously or consciously even block out because you just feel overwhelmed with downloads. I know I feel this energy, so probably a lot of you guys will resonate as well. It's like there's a lot of downloads of energy coming, and because maybe you haven't created like the proper vessel, the proper, body within your energetic body to receive it, you're like, no more. And it could manifest as anxiety, sometimes it could manifest as different things. So just ground yourself, center yourself, meditate, and let things unfold. Sometimes when we go through growth, it can be a little bit of a crisis moment, but it's okay. I think that whoever you were dealing with, like, it's challenging because they wanna, it's like they want to correct something. It's not even about like coming into a relationship with you. I feel like they want to correct something that they screwed up basically, but then they going back into this, maybe not today, maybe I don't have to do it. But I feel like regardless of what they choose to do, around the full moon time, time is up. There will be a tower moment, and also for a lot of you there is some kind of really deep feelings and realization of that, yes, there is a deep love, there is a very special divine connection with somebody. Like it or not, it's true. It's almost like I feel for a lot of people here, it's like, I don't want this. I don't want, like, I know for myself, for example, I don't want any kind of even divine connection if it means pain and hurt all the time. I want to be happy. But there is something you're not seeing yet now, and something like there will be a twist basically. I feel like for some of you in some connection, again, unless it's some kind of really bad connection that you were stuck in for a long time or whatever. I'm talking about where it's relatively not so bad. Let's say you deal with a person for a few months, I don't know, maybe a year, or the relationship wasn't so bad, you dated maybe other people as well, but there is like this one person you feel strong connection. Like, I do not encourage people to stay in painful connection for a very long time and block themselves out from other opportunities. So anyway, Scorpios, looks interesting this month. Again, try to ground yourself, try to center yourself. If you need a private reading, my information is in the Etsy shop. I also encourage you to take a class if you can, because classes are so much better. You can learn so many things, how to do all the things that I do for yourself in your own way, and it's always better than to rely on somebody else. My class is also very affordable, and also we are currently creating our own tarot and oracle cards, so if you would like to donate to the channel, please support the project. Thank you so much, Scorpios. I'll see you next month. Bye bye.